Just a reminder for everyone that all phones should be turned off in silent mode, airplane mode. There's nothing that will jar you out of a meditative sleep faster than a phone ringing. So we'll go ahead and begin. First of all, by thanking you for taking the time to come out today and join me here at this self-hypnosis guided session focusing on wisdom. There are 12 powers of man, and that's very appropriate because that means we get to focus on a new one every single month. And this month we will be deepening our connection to our own inner wisdom. And so just taking that thought in and beginning to create a space, a good space to allow yourself to go inward. That is the purpose of this session, to create time and space for each person to activate those inner resources, to explore the inner workings of their mind, to discover more of the truth about yourself. And so doing that now, activating that journey right now with the breath, allowing it to flow freely, to move in and out, and to be even more aware of the properties of that breath, the temperature, the movement, the point in time where the inhale becomes an exhale, noticing how that inhale is an invitation, a welcoming of all of the truth, a welcoming of health, a welcoming of wholeness, a welcoming of well-being, an invitation of discovery. Just as the exhale allows the process of release, of letting go. And it's not even important right now to identify, and maybe you can identify, but if you can't identify the things that you would like to release and let go right now, that's completely okay. The fact that you're here and you're open and receptive to this experience of accepting this process of the inhale, the invitation, and the exhale, the release, of just allowing yourself to be in that process of inviting in and of letting go, of intaking and releasing. And you begin to feel the cycle, the cyclical movement of that in and out, taking in, letting go. This is your time. This is your space. You can make whatever adjustments are necessary at any time to ensure your comfort. As this experience already begins to increase, amplify, deepen in ways that are right and perfect for you. There will be those who feel a sense of heaviness, of sinking into the chair further and further and further. And some of you will experience a feeling of lightness, of floating upwards, of drifting. And isn't it wonderful that there's no wrong way to do this? That you can only do it right. And some of you may simply become extremely aware of everything, of every single sensation in your body, of how it feels on the chair, of how your feet feel connected to the floor, of how your hands feel resting in your lap. And it's all right and perfect. Each experience uniquely yours, complete and total. And this is the time of reflection, deepening. The process can be deepened quite simply, following my voice as it counts backwards from 10 to 0, 0 marking that place in time where your body is completely relaxed and your mind opened to new learning. Simply following the count and allowing the experience to unfold exactly as it should for you. Not needing to know how to get there. Not needing to wonder if you're doing it right. Your mind knows exactly what it needs to do. Beginning now at 10, going deeper down, more relaxed, releasing more tension, allowing this experience to unfold. 9, fully appreciating this time that you've created and this space that you've created for yourself to have this moment of exploration, of discovery, of new insight. 8, continuing the journey, allowing the amplification, the increase, the deepening, in whatever way is right and perfect for you. 7, how good can you feel? 6, how relaxed can you become? 5, halfway there. 4, allowing the experience to unfold, already recognizing how much more relaxed your body is, how much more open your mind is becoming. 4 and 3, getting there, your mind knowing exactly what it needs to do. 2, preparing, knowing that whatever is important for you to know and discover during this session, that you do discover it and take with you today. 1 more step down, all the way down to 0. 0. 0. Being that magic number, that magic place where the body is relaxed and the mind is open. As we move forward to reflect and deepen our connection to inner wisdom. Inner wisdom located in the solar plexus, in the gut, in the pit of your stomach. Or so it's represented in the 12 powers. And it would make sense because we say things like, I have this feeling in my stomach. My gut's telling me to do this. I don't know, I just have this feeling somewhere in the middle of me telling me what to do. We've all had experiences of inner wisdom, of those divine moments of knowing. George Bernard Shaw says, we do not become wise by the recollection of our past, but through the responsibility of our future. So I congratulate each and every one of you for being here, for taking responsibility of your future, knowing that those past experiences have brought you greater understanding, greater learning, a greater wisdom into your life, but realizing that they've served a purpose and that true wisdom is focused on moving forward. True wisdom is about creating something that you desire. True wisdom is knowing that you have all of the inner resources necessary to go forth and create what you want. Those past experiences have been simply stepping stones to help you get right here in this moment, in this space, in this time. So congratulations. Give yourself a little pat on the back or a hug, a mental hug. Charles Fillmore, in the 12 Powers book that he wrote, writes, intuition, judgment, wisdom, justice, discernment, pure knowing, and profound understanding are natural to man. They are natural. Profound understanding and pure knowing are natural to us. Wisdom includes judgment, discernment, intuition, and all the departments of mind that come under the head of knowing. And we do feel that when we truly know. We feel it. And many times it's that thing that we can't explain to others when they want to know how we know. We can't truly explain it. We can't put it into words, but we say, I don't know. I just know. I just know that it's going to work out. I just know that it's going to be okay. I just know that this is something I have to do. Inner wisdom. It's always there. It's always accessible. We are never separated from it. It becomes a matter of where we put our focus. Where is our awareness? Are we seeking to meet the sensation of pleasure? Or are we seeking a deeper understanding, a deeper sense of knowing? Fillmore continues. An analysis of man in his threefold nature reveals that on every plane there is a certain reflective and discerning power of the mind and its thoughts. In the body, conclusions are reached through experience. In intellect, reason is the assumed arbiter of every question. In spirit, intuition and inspiration bring the quick and sure answer to all the problems of life. And so that is something that we can be asking ourselves as well. Are we concerned only what our five senses are telling us? Are we only concerned with what is going on through our experience, the conclusions that we make through the experience of our body? Or do we move it a step up into the intellect and reason through things and look for the logic and begin to analyze? Or can we take it one step up and infuse all of these experiences with the intuition and inspiration that truly provides all the answers to all the problems, to any challenge. Moving up, moving upward, moving upward. And isn't that what we do when we strive for a higher consciousness? It's interesting to think that when we think about visiting a wise man, they're often depicted as being on the top of a mountain, that we need to climb the mountain to get to that wise person, to seek counsel. Knowing that in each and every one of us already lives and dwells a wise person. And so using that imagery right now of a wise person on top of a mountain, go ahead and place yourself on top of a mountain. Doesn't matter where that mountain is. It could be a real mountain, somewhere that you've been. Could simply be a picture of a mountain that you are aware of. It could be a mountain that you imagine in your mind right now, creating the right and perfect mountain for yourself, for your wise man, for your wise person to dwell. See yourself as that wise person on top of the mountain, knowing that as we climb the mountain, our consciousness is elevated, that we attain a different perspective, that it is impossible for us to see things as we saw them before we climbed the mountain, because it's a completely different view. Things that were large and big and overwhelming now seem small. And perhaps we even see how they are necessities for us. That whatever challenge it is that we are facing, that there is valuable learning in that challenge. And it is simply an opportunity for us to grow, develop, become wiser. That's truly the lesson of any challenge. How quickly can we move through it? How effectively can we move through it? How much truth about ourselves can we bring to that challenge? Wisdom being part of that truth. And when we bring that truth, when we bring that wisdom, knowing that we will so much more effectively and efficiently transform that challenge and take the learning and live on top of that mountain more and more. And the nice thing about meeting experiences, challenges, situations like this is the knowing that we can't make a mistake, that there are no mistakes to make, that there's no failure, that there are no right or wrong answers, that every experience simply provides feedback for us to become wiser, to learn deeper, to gain more understanding. And so understanding this, we can also deny and let go of man-made standards. We can deny and let go of accepting man-made judgments. And we can deny and let go of I am only that which my five senses says I am. Letting that go now. And letting that wise voice within you expand and grow. Allow that wise voice inside to take up more space. And if that wise person right now, that voice inside of your head, that intuition, that knowing, let's just go ahead and place it in the solar plexus. And attach a color to it. Whatever color you choose, knowing that it's the right and perfect color for you. And from the solar plexus, seeing that color become alive in that space within. Noticing the nuances about that color, whether it's opaque or solid, whether it's shimmery, shiny, perhaps sparkly. Maybe it's simply got a very solid matte finish to it. And see the form that it takes. Is it shaped like a starburst, a sunburst? Is it simply round, like a diamond? Again, there's no right answer. There's no wrong answer. It's whatever is right and perfect for you. Is there a movement associated to it? A waviness, a rippling, a pulsating? Taking all the nuances of that light, of the temperature, feeling it move through you, feeling it begin to expand with every breath, expanding more and more, taking up more and more space in your body, sharing its wisdom with every single cell of the body. Your body has amazing wisdom and intelligence. Amazing. Let your body, every single cell, soak that up. That wisdom passing through the physical body to the intellectual mind until every single part of you understands and knows that there is a powerful intuition and inner wisdom in you, accessible at all times under any circumstance, that allows you to say, I don't know why, but I know it's going to be okay. I don't know why, I can't explain it, but I know it's all going to work out. I don't know why, I can't explain it, but I just know. I just know. And it's that feeling of knowing attached now to this color, to this form in your physical body. Cora Fillmore continues in the 12 Powers and writes, perfect peace is the forerunner of victory. That is that knowing. I can't explain it, but it's all going to work out. Perfect peace is the forerunner of victory. Every soul, every soul, every soul has free access to the source of wisdom within. We all have free access to the inner wisdom within. We don't need to buy it. We don't need to download anything. We don't need to ask for it. We don't need to wait for it. It is there. It is within us. And it is accessible. As we approach the source of wisdom, Cora continues, as we approach the source of wisdom and begin to realize our oneness with it, we find that we are evolving a higher intelligence than that of the intellect, and that we are learning the greatest of all sciences, the science of the mind. And so as you continue to allow yourself to connect to the oneness of your inner wisdom, knowing that you are learning the greatest of all sciences, the power of your mind, the truth about who you are, that every possibility exists for you, and that you have free access to these inner resources. It simply becomes a question of where we are putting our awareness. Is our awareness focused on doubt, disbelief, thoughts of unworthiness, undeservedness? Or is our awareness focused on wisdom, knowing, truth? And that doesn't mean that we have it all figured out, that we know what to do at all times. It means that we simply allow our awareness to rest on those faculties of knowing, of trust. And when our awareness is allowed to rest in those areas, we find that answers are provided. Einstein said that we cannot solve a problem from its level of existence, that we must rise above it. We must allow our higher consciousness to take over. We must allow our awareness to go to the wise man on the mountain. That wise man that you've created of yourself on the mountain. And so taking that with you as the session comes to an end, taking that imagery with you, that wise person is always accessible, always available, that feeling in the solar plexus that allows you to know that everything is going to be okay, that it's all going to unfold as it needs to, and that you have all of the inner resources to effectively and efficiently move through any experience, any challenge, any circumstance. Taking all of this learning with you when you leave here today. And so just taking another deep cleansing breath in, feeling it move through your body. As I count upwards from 1 to 5. 1, taking in all of the beneficial solutions and suggestions and learning provided to you here today, not through me, but through your own inner mind, and integrating them in fully, completely, totally, taking them with you. They are a part of you now. 2, becoming aware of your body and how it fits into this time and this space, and understanding that there is only one of you in the entire universe that can take up that space in which you sit right now. You have a right to claim that space. You have a right to be here. You have a right to be happy. You have a right to be healthy. 3, another breath in, feeling the oxygen and the energy that it provides to every single individual cell. 4, with anticipation and expectation at having deepened your connection to inner wisdom, at feeling wonderful, energized, alert, awake, focused upon awakening. And number 5, feeling absolutely wonderful. You now open your eyes feeling great.